In this video, we're going to add some income in for Grace and John. So we're continuing the journey of building the plan for Grace and John. In previous plans, we've discussed the timeline and we've added events and stages, and we have added in goals and expenses as well. We have the people in the plan with Grace and John and their daughter Emily. And for Emily, because she's under 18, you have this option to be able to add the child benefit in there. I've kept that. So now let's add some income for Grace and John. So to add some income, I'm going to click on the plus button in the bottom right hand corner and choose income. I'm going to choose employment income at this point. I'm going to click the owner as Grace, and then I'm going to have Grace's income. I'm going to add in 30,000 euros. The growth rate of this income, so it's going to grow each year at 3%, and this has come through from your plan settings. Now let's go over to timing. I don't really need to do anything here because Voyant will assume that this income is coming from the plan start to Grace's retirement. So I'm now going to just click on done to show you. So there you can see Grace's income coming in. I'm just going to click on the legend in the top right hand corner, and then that will show you what these colours mean. So you can see that the red means there's a shortfall and the blue denotes the inflows. Now let's add an income for John. So plus button bottom right hand corner and income. Again, I'm going to choose employment income. I'm going to change the owner from Grace to John, and I'm going to call this John's income. Now, John at the moment is working part-time, so I'm going to have his income as 20,000 euros. The timing is from the start of the plan to John's retirement. So that's where the income is going to come into the plan between. John's working part-time at the moment, but at some time in the future, in the next few years, he's going to go back full-time. So what we're going to do, we are going to step his income. So I'm going to click on the steps option over here, and a step just means that we can increase or decrease this income at any time between the start event and his retirement event. And to do this, you would just add a step. You would here change the salary, so let's change that to 40,000 euros, and then we just need to tell Voyant when you want to do that. You may have already created an event, but I haven't here, so I'm going to create an event on the fly to say where he's going to step up his income again, go back full time. So I'm just going to put my cursor in this grey space over here and double click. So he's going to go back when he is 47. So it takes me and helps me create a new event, and I'm going to call it John Goes Full Time. And then I want to set as step timing. So that's what I've done. I am going to step up his income at this point here. So now I'm going to click done. We get a nice little reminder of what we've done. We have at age 47 changed the salary to 40,000. So a step just needs to be in between the normal timing. Now I'm going to click done in the top right hand corner. So now you can see more income coming into the plan, and just by looking at it here you can see how that increases. Now I'm going to show you what is happening. I'm going to go to year view, and I'm going to look at the cash flow, and I'm going to concentrate on John's because this is the ones that we're changing. So got John income at 20,000 euros here, and I'm going to use the slider to take me up and look at the cash flow in the different years, and then we'll see it going from the 20,000 euros up to the full-time equivalent of the 42,000 euros. So that's how you check if you've added things in correctly. We do have other options within income, which are windfalls. These are one-off income streams coming in. So it might be an inheritance, or it might be a winning of the lottery, and you do have options for the different tax types on non-taxable as well. So they're one-offs. And then other income is a bit more of a cover-all for incomes that are coming in for a period of time. So again, we have options for taxable and non-taxable, and income tax, capital gains, and also dividend tax as well. I hope you found that useful, and thank you for watching.